Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Annette. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are creating a wire wrapped ring and we are going to need several things. You're going to need a 20 gauge non-tarnished wire, but if you don't have any, then you can use any of the wires. This one I bought at Walmart and it works just fine. You're going to need a mandrel, a size ring mandrel. You're gonna need wire cutters and some flat nose pliers or round nose pliers, whatever works for you, and any bead of your choice. I'm gonna change this wire cutter because this wire cutter is more for thin wire. So I'm going to grab here one of my thicker for wire. It cuts wire like the thickness of it, and this one I don't want to ruin it, so I thought I had grabbed the right one. Okay, so that's all you're gonna need. Today we're gonna start by using 2 feet at least of wire. I've already pre-cut mine and I've used this wire, but if it's non-tarnished like this one right here, then you can do that. I'm gonna take a bead and I'm gonna use this druzy one because I think it's the prettiest one, it's the ring that I want to do, but you can use any type of bead, crystals, glass, anything that you have on hand that works. Okay, so after you've cut your 2 feet of wire, remember 20 gauge, you're gonna look at your mandrel, and your mandrel is gonna have sizes at the top. I don't know if you can see this very well. Let me see if I can zoom in really quick so you can see. There we go. It has some sizes there. So if you're a size 8 or 9, remember you're gonna go half a size bigger to create this ring, because once you start wrapping this around, you're going to have that ring shrink. So to avoid that shrinkage and getting it a smaller size, we're gonna do half a size bigger. Okay, so let's do that. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna hold it, like I'm a size 9, so I'm gonna do 9.5 right here. I'm gonna hold it here, and on your left side you're gonna have at least 6 inches of wire left. Okay, and on the right side you're gonna have the rest of that wire. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hold this really, really tight right here with your thumb. Okay, don't let that go. And we're gonna start going around at least 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So now that we have this, we're gonna get them all together in there, making sure that they're not going anywhere. And if you have a solid mandrel, then that's perfect too. Okay, now that we have all these coils together, we're gonna pull everything out. You're gonna hold it with both hands and we're gonna pull everything out right here. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you can see better. So now that we have all of these together, you're gonna take the shortest part of your wire and you're going to wrap it around. And don't be afraid of kinking that wire because it really doesn't matter at this point. We're just gonna make sure that we have everything tight in there. So hold it together really well and pull as best as you can and do another tight. And this is where, if you can't put your wire through here, this is where your flat nose pliers are gonna help you. Okay, just pull that wire. It really, again, doesn't matter if the wire is kinked right there because it's not going to be seen once we're done with this ring. Okay, so we have it right in there. Okay, it's tight enough to where that's where it's going to be. Okay, we're going to put it one more time inside the mandrel to make sure that we have that 9.5 right here, which we do. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put that bead through the shortest wire. Okay, so just put it however you wanna lay it down. Okay, and then you're going to make sure this is bent. You seeing what I'm seeing here? See what I'm doing? I'm gonna pull this out, okay? And then I'm going to wrap this again on this side. So we're gonna wrap this right here. Wrap it around because it really, again, it doesn't really matter how it falls because none of that is going to show once we're done. Okay, so you're just going to go around a couple of times, however you can get it in there. Okay, and then we're going to go around with whatever we have left over one time, and we're just going to tuck it in to the side. And remember, don't worry about how this looks right now, because none of that is gonna show once we're done with it. And then we're gonna cut it at the top. Okay, and we're gonna hide this tail, making sure that nothing is gonna hurt you once we're done with the ring. Now, we're gonna put this back in the mandrel one more time. And now it ends up being a size 9, okay? I don't know if you can see it there, but if I can flip this, if I pull it in, it ends up being a size 9, okay? And that's what I want. So now that we have it there, we see that this wire comes out this way and it goes around. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around and we're gonna start wrapping this wire on our bead as many times as you want to. This is super quick and simple, okay? And then we're going to finish it by wrapping it again over here, just 1 or 2 times, it doesn't really matter. And then we're gonna use our pliers to help us with this, okay? Just help us push it in there as best as we can. Here we go. Flat, flat to where it doesn't bother you once you're wearing it, okay? Have fun with these because these are super simple and easy to create. Look how pretty, that's a perfect size 9. I love this ring. We can do it on silver, which is what I'm gonna do next, and I'm gonna use a different bead so you can see. It's just a cute ring. It's not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna put it right here. And then let's grab a crystal, or I can do this one. If you have pearls, this would look better with pearls, but I think this one has some chunkiness of mother pearl in there, so it's kind of a boho bead and it's pretty. So we're gonna use the silver with the gold and silver. So again, 2 feet, 20 gauge wire, okay? I'm gonna show you a different look for it. So stretch that wire, warm it up a little bit, and then cut your wire. Grab your mandrel, and again, find a size. Remember, 6 inches to the left at least, and the rest to the right. And I'm gonna be a 9.5. I'm gonna hold it right there in the center, and we're gonna go around 1 time. Very tight, 2, 3, and you can do even 4 times if you want to. Oops, my sizing moved. That's why you have to pay attention for 1 more time, okay? We have it right here. We're gonna take it off the mandrel. We're gonna take it off the mandrel right here, okay? We're gonna hold it in place and we're gonna start wrapping our wire through. Wrap it as much as you can. You can do 1 or 2 times, it's fine, because it's just gonna stay in place, and then you're gonna put your bead in there, okay? And if you want to, you can even grab your flat nose pliers and just flatten that right in there, okay? Just flatten that right in there. Here's where your bead is gonna go. Let's put this in through here. We're gonna check it 1 more time to make sure this is on the right size. And there we go, it's a size 9. Doesn't go anymore in there. Okay, so that's perfect. We're going to move this to the side, okay? And we're going to do a closure right here. I'm gonna pull it in, and again, remember, don't forget your pliers. You can use this with your pliers if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Okay, there's 1, 2 times. And even if you want to, you can go around this. If it allows you to go around, do it. If you want to, you can play with this and do whatever you feel you want to do. Get your flat nose pliers out. Make sure it's in there. No problem. If you have a little bit, cut it. If this is too thick, go back to your wire cutters and just cut that, which is what I'm going to do right now. Just cut that excess. There we go. And flatten this so it doesn't hurt you or anything. And it's gonna look kind of weird for now, but that's fine. Just put it back on the mandrel, okay? There we have it, size 9, okay? And then now this wire wants to go this way, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. And we're gonna start wrapping this around and around, pull tight, around, around. The more wire you have, the nicer it's gonna look. It's just gonna look different. Pull it out. And then now we're gonna wrap this wire here. Remember, with every bead, it's gonna be completely different because every bead size is different. Okay? Squish it in there so you're not bothered by it. Okay? There we go. It's not gonna hurt you anywhere, okay? Nowhere. Put it back on the mandrel just to make sure we have the size. There we go. Perfect size 9. We're gonna pull it out. And there's my ring. It is so pretty. I think any of these rings in any shape or size that you want to do it, the more wire you have, the more you can go around with it. I think they're fun and creative and beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and until next time, God bless.